Some gemstones are admired for beauty, some are treasured for value, but a rare few are feared. Across centuries in every corner of the world, there have been whispers of certain stones that do more than sparkle. They protect. They guard their owners from unseen enemies. They banish curses, they shatter dark magic, and they drive away spirits too dangerous to face directly. Priests kept them close during rituals. Warriors carried them into battle. Travelers hid them in their clothing before venturing into cursed lands. And the darkest legends say, even demons refuse to touch them. Today, we'll journey into the shadows and uncover 10 scared gemstones so powerful. Even demons fear them. 1. Black tourmaline, the demon shield. Deep black, heavy, opaque as midnight. Black tourmaline doesn't pretend to be delicate. It's a warrior stone, a defender that absorbs, traps, and destroys dark energy. In African tribal magic, shamans carried polished pieces in leather pouches during night rituals. They believed the stone could burn away evil like embers against snow. In medieval Europe, exorcists sometimes wore necklaces of black tourmaline beads, convinced it created an invisible wall demons could not cross. Modern spiritual healers call it a psychic vacuum cleaner, sucking in curses, envy, and even malicious thoughts before they can reach the soul. There's a belief that if a demon tries to latch onto someone wearing black tourmaline, the stone takes the blow, absorbing the hit, cracking, and sometimes even shattering. For those who fear what can't be seen, it's the ultimate guardian. 2. Amethyst, the spirit's guardian. Amethyst, with its soothing violet glow, might look gentle, but for spirits of ill intent, it's a locked gate. The Greeks and Romans carved amulets from amethyst, not just to prevent drunkenness, but to prevent possession. They believed a clear mind was the easiest way to resist evil influence. In early Christian burials, amethyst beads were placed in the hands of the dead, a final guard against wandering demons who might try to snatch the soul before it reached heaven. Even today, paranormal investigators often slip an amethyst crystal into their pocket before entering a haunted building. They say it creates a protective field, like a calm, unbreakable bubble where darkness simply can't pass. Amethyst's legend is that it doesn't fight darkness with fire, it smothers it with peace. And to a demon, peace is poison. 3. Labradorite, the veil breaker. Labradorite is a stone of secrets. Its surface is dark, but inside, flashes of blue, green, and gold flicker like trapped lightning. The Inuit believed it was created when the northern lights fell to earth. In mystical lore, this connection gives it the power to pierce illusions. Shamans call it the veil breaker. When evil spirits mask their true form, labradorite's energy is said to rip that disguise away. Some healers claim labradorite pulses more brightly when danger is near, acting as an early warning. In magical warfare, revealing the enemy is half the battle, and labradorite has been the weapon of choice for exposing the hidden. Demons thrive on deception. Labradorite's gift is truth, and truth is something they can't stand. 4. Lapis lazuli, the king's curse breaker. For thousands of years, lapis lazuli has been the stone of kings, priests, and prophets. In the tomb of Pharaoh Tutankhamun, amulets of lapis lazuli were found placed over the heart, not as decoration, but as spiritual armor. Egyptian priests carved sacred symbols into the stone, believing it granted the authority to command spirits. The deep blue was thought to be the color of the heavens themselves, while the gold flecks of pyrite were seen as starlight. Divine fire demons could not endure. In Sumerian myth, lapis was used to undo curses, break enchantments, and restore balance after spiritual attack. To wear lapis wasn't just a sign of wealth, it was a declaration. I walk with the power of the gods. And to a demon, that was a warning to keep away. 5. Obsidian, the soul cutter. Obsidian is volcanic glass, sharp enough to cut flesh, and according to legend, sharp enough to cut the soul free from demonic chains. Ancient Aztec priests used obsidian mirrors in their rituals, not to see themselves but to peer into the spirit world. These mirrors were believed to trap malevolent entities by reflecting their true form and locking them in an endless loop of their own darkness. Shamans still use obsidian knives in symbolic rituals to cut cords, severing the energetic ties that demons use to hold on to their victims. The stone carries the raw power of the volcano: destruction, purification, rebirth. For dark forces, obsidian is dangerous because it doesn't just repel, it severs their connection completely, leaving them powerless. 6. Garnet. The blood fire. Blood red and glowing like a coal at midnight, garnet has long been a warrior's talisman. Viking legends say warriors carried garnet into battle to protect against injury, not from other men, but from the evil spirits that stalk the wounded. In Slavic folklore, a ring of garnets scattered on the ground created a fiery barrier demons could not pass. Its energy is said to ignite a flame within the wearer, a spiritual fire that burns too hot for darkness to approach. If black tourmaline is the shield, garnet is the torch, lighting the way through the dark and warning all shadows to keep their distance. 7. Moonstone, the night purifier. Moonstone glows with the light of another world, pale, shifting, and hypnotic. In India, it's considered sacred to the moon, and travelers once carried it to protect against night spirits. Legends say moonstone can call down lunar light to cleanse haunted places, burning away the shadows that linger after a haunting. It's also believed to disrupt shape-shifting, forcing deceptive spirits to reveal their true form. Where the moon shines, darkness retreats, and moonstone is its earthly vessel. 8. Carnelian, the demon's bane. Fiery orange and full of life, carnelian was treasured by Egyptian builders, who believed it could make them invisible to the desert spirits guarding sacred tombs. In medieval Europe, carnelian was worn by travelers to prevent attacks from unseen forces on lonely roads. Its bold energy is said to repel fear itself, replacing it with courage. And fear is the first weapon demons use. Carnelian doesn't just block evil, it challenges it, driving it back with the fierce heat of the sun. 9. Malachite, the heart ward. Malachite's swirling green bands seem to move like living vines. Russian miners believed it could sense evil, shattering if danger was near. Parents in some cultures gave malachite amulets to children as protection from the evil eye, a curse of envy and malice. It's called the heart ward because it's believed to guard the emotions, preventing demons from manipulating fear, grief, or anger. A demon that can't get into your heart can't control you. 10. Clear quartz, the light prison. Clear quartz is pure light in solid form. It's known as the master crystal because it can be programmed with intention. And in ancient magic, that intention was often imprisonment. Some traditions say clear quartz can trap spirits inside, sealing them away for eternity. In Japan, certain temples kept large quartz spheres said to hold the spirits of defeated demons, preventing them from ever returning. Its transparency is deceptive. It may look empty, but for a spirit, it could be a prison. The final truth: these stones are feared not because they carry evil, but because they destroy it. Some repel, some reveal, some sever, and some imprison. But all share one truth: they're natural forces demons can't control, corrupt, or bypass. For thousands of years across cultures and continents, people have turned to them in moments of fear. And whether you believe the legends or not, one thing is certain: these gemstones have been guardians in human hands for longer than history can remember. And perhaps, somewhere in the shadows, that's exactly why the darkness keeps its distance.